It is Saturday, September 6, 2025, and I have unfortunate news to have to pass on to you. And this is breaking news from Medellin, Colombia. We lost another American tourist. This time it was a female. Let's jump into the story right away. Dream vacation ends badly. She passed 5 days after arriving in Medellin. What happened to the gringa? The gringa arrived with her partner to Medellin coming from the coast. A U.S. woman identified as Sharnelle Tanisha Olivia Fletcher, 36, passed at the Manuel Uribe Ángel Hospital in Envigado after apparently suffering a health complication. The tragic event occurred on Thursday, September 4th, just 5 days after the woman and her partner arrived in Medellin for tourism from the Atlantic coast, where they had begun what they had hoped would be a dream vacation. According to unofficial reports, Fletcher had undergone kidney surgery about a month ago and apparently suffered from diabetes and anxiety attacks. The couple arrived in the capital of Antioquia on August 31st and were staying in the municipality of Sabaneta in the southern part of the Aburrá Valley. This Thursday, Fletcher and her boyfriend went to Medellin to do some shopping and explore tourist spots. While on Nutibara Hill, the woman began to feel ill, experiencing dizziness and what seemed to be a severe anxiety attack. She was immediately treated by local medical personnel who recommended she go to a hospital for a checkup and some time to rest. The couple decided to return to their lodging, but on the way, while traveling in a taxi, the woman felt ill again. Her partner reportedly asked the taxi driver to take her to Manuel Uribe Ángel Hospital, where, despite efforts to revive her, she arrived with no vital signs. The authorities were alerted to the passing of the foreigner. Our condolences to the family and friends of Miss Fletcher. This, chances are, is medical. So this got me thinking. I want to interject right quick, but I want to revisit something that may totally have nothing to do with this. But I want to bring it up anyway because now's a good time as far as the subject. Can the lack of air in Medellin and Bogota affect your health negatively? And can it affect somebody who just had surgery, who just had kidney surgery about a month ago? Can this affect you? So first thing I do is go to AI. And so let's go over and see what it says directly from, I think I'm using ChatGPT on this one. I just briefly asked it, if a person goes through kidney surgery, would it be a problem for them to visit such areas as Medellin or Bogota, where the altitude is much higher from what they're used to? Now, I don't recall where they're from in the States, but chances are there's a good possibility that it's not Denver or some other place that's that high. So it gives me a little bit of information. Altitude in Medellin and Bogota. Medellin is almost 5,000 feet. That's rate flat. That's Laureles. It obviously goes higher once you get up the side of the mountain. Bogota, 8,660 feet high. And then for comparison, Denver is at 5,052. Landing in Denver, like I did a few weeks ago, is almost the same as landing in Medellin. Really didn't bother me because I did walk. Maybe I noticed it and didn't really pay any attention to why. And the same is for Mexico City. It's 7,200 feet. I didn't recognize Mexico City was that high. But here's a section for kidney surgery considerations. After kidney surgery, whether a removal, transplant, or other type, the body is already stressed and healing. Factors to consider: anemia, reduced kidney function, fluid balance, and overall cardiovascular health. If kidney function is fully stable, the lower oxygen levels at higher altitude could make recovery harder. How altitude affects the body. At higher elevations, the air has less oxygen. This can cause shortness of breath, fatigue, increased heart rate, difficulty sleeping, and for healthy people, these are usually just temporarily. For some post-surgery or with kidney issues, the body may not adapt as easily, especially in Bogota. Possible risk for post-surgery patients: dehydration, blood pressure fluctuations, delayed healing or fatigue. Practical guidance. In Medellin, usually manageable for most patients if they are cleared for travel and well hydrated. Bogota, higher risk because of the altitude, may worsen fatigue, cause shortness of breath, or stress the cardiovascular system. Check with your doctor. It is important for a person to get medical clearance before traveling. Their doctor might recommend avoid high altitude until fully recovered. Precautions. Stay well hydrated, avoid alcohol, ascend gradually if possible, and know where medical care is available. And that brings to my attention, stay hydrated, because come on guys, I'm one of them, include me too, I've been down there drinking and maybe not had as much water as I should. So just carry some water with you. Carry your own water with you. There's another reason for you to carry that bottle with a top on it, and you can walk in a club. I'm sure they're not going to say you can't drink your water in a club, although they will try to sell you. But here's the summary. Yes, altitude can negatively affect someone after kidney surgery, especially in Bogota where oxygen levels are much lower. Medellin is safer in terms of altitude stress, similar to Denver, but medical clearance is still essential. So I just wanted to bring this up because this, in general, in the whole package, in the whole scheme of things, when you go, how many times have I been? I've never thought of getting a doctor's permission. Do you need to have one? Think about any ailments that you have. I was diabetic. Maybe it affected me more back then. But now that I've got my sugar, I'm relatively healthy. Still, the lack of air is important. And now I see the lack of air will dehydrate you more. Your body needs a certain amount of oxygen. That's why when COVID first came out, I got the little oxygen tester you put on your finger that you can test and make sure, oh, I'm good for now. So anyway, just keep these things in mind. I just wanted to bring this up. Again, our condolences to the family and friends of this young lady. This is definitely unfortunate news to have to pass on, yet it is news. Again, guys, travel, but travel safe. Headed to Medellin? Complement your vacation with a professional massage that will have you rested and recharged. For professional, experienced, and quality massage in Medellin at a good price, call Andrea. She specializes in deep tissue massage and sciatic nerve release. No need to travel. She comes to you. Contact information is below in the description.
Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. dcbornrob.
So, hey, girl, thanks for coming by my place.
No worries. You mind if our girlfriend can come by with us?
Hell no. This is why I watch dcbornrob. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.